Hey, welcome back. It's Delina. Today we're in my living room. We're gonna do a refresh. When we moved in here a year and a half ago, I came from a house that I had decorated farmhouse, all white, painted everything white. As I've lived here, I have evolved my style. I'm changing as I go, bringing new pieces in. As you see on the gallery wall, at the other house I had a living room with a vaulted ceiling, and the gallery wall took up the entire space. It was quite large. When I came here, I scaled it down just to family photos and a few sentimental things. Well, as you look, it's predominantly white. The coffee table, let me look it down. Better, is painted white. The end table is painted white. When I brought in the china cabinet over here with the wood element, the all white just kind of looked washed out. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna change out all the white frames to wood. Okay, we're back. Different shirt, different day. Little change plans. Sorry, my grandfather clock just went off. I've changed out the frames, the white frames, to the wood to match the china cabinet and the other wood pieces in here. I really like it. I think it pops more than just the plain old white. With that, I left the coffee tables. We talked about those. I left those the same because there's a reason. On the channel Vacuum to Do Us Part, Ashley calls it itch to switch, where she moves things around her house. That's what I've done. I decided on the spur of the moment this weekend, because I had my husband home. He during the week he works very far away from home and gets in very late, so there's very little time to do projects. Well, I looked at him and said, I'd like to switch some things around in the house and I need your help. He looked at me and he goes, Lucy, if you're a big fan of the I Love Lucy series, it's what her husband always says to her when she gets a harebrained idea or gets in trouble. So, that being said, I switched a few things around. I changed out, I'm gonna pan you down, the rug from my bedroom to out here. I took the rug from here to my bedroom and I'm doing a totally different remake in my bedroom. I wanted it a little more French country looking, so you'll see that probably next week. So today we're going to now decorate my living room with the new rug in mind. So first thing we're gonna do, tip you down here, we're gonna start with the couch. I got these pillows. If it was an earlier video that I don't think any of you have seen, wasn't very good. It was my very first video. I got these at Walmart. Jasper is messing with the tripod. Joys of having a kitten. They were $18 on the shelf. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Cats and toddlers and kids. He gets into all sorts of trouble. He's 6 months old and he is in his rebellious teenage cat stage. So as I was saying, I got these from Walmart. They were $18 on the shelf. When I got to, they were $18 normally. On the shelf, it was marked $8. I knew there was something weird. So I took a photo of the tag, went up to the cash register. Sure enough, they rang 18. I called the sales associate over, showed her the tag on the shelf that said they were $8. She gave them to me for $8. So it pays if it seems too good to be true. I usually take a photo of it. And Walmart's very good about it. They will adjust the price. So, swing it down around. We're gonna place one here. And we're gonna place the other one at this end. And then I have still the blue pillows. I may or may not keep these out here. They're just pillow covers. I can change them out, and that's the fun of it, that I can make them any color I want. But for right now, we're just gonna leave them blue. And that's my couch. I don't do a ton of pillows. My husband, he doesn't like that. He's like, I wanna lay on the couch. I don't want a ton of pillows. Where are you gonna sit? Functionality is the name of the game in this house. So, that being said, we're gonna move over to the end table. On this end table, we have a lamp. I've thrifted it at, a local thrift store in South Carolina. It is cast iron. It is so heavy, and it's cat proof. They can't knock it off, which is a bonus. I have a coaster that I got from Ross. It's just got a nice wood engravement in marble. It comes in a set of 4. Ross is fantastic for buying coasters. I think I paid $5 for the set. I'm gonna set that here. Here's a thrift store box, just a wood box. We keep our remotes, anything in here that the cat can't make off with, that's where they go. So we're just gonna set that. Sorry guys, camera angles are rough. Right here. And that's just all that's on this coffee table. Now we're gonna move over to the other one. Another thrift store find. It moves up and down and adjusts. It's a great little lamp, except for the little dangly, the switches. The cat loves to play with those. This window, as you can see out, has a bird bath. This is prime cat viewing ledge. They fight over this to sit out here, and even with the, next to it's a little cat tree, they still fight over this coffee table. So the only thing I'm gonna put on here is just a coaster. Just another one. And a very heavy. I got the pot at Walmart with a fake plant because I can't have real ones here because the cats chew those up. This is glued in, and I mean glued in well. This is just gonna go here, and I leave that little area back there open for the cats. If I swing you around, this is my fireplace. When we moved in, it was this nasty beige, orangish color tile underneath. What I did is I did a little research. I cleaned the tile really well. I took Binzer primer, which is the key to this. I did 3 coats of Binzer primer on it. Then I painted it with just the household paint that's through the whole house and the trim. And it ties in to the brick above, which was white to begin with. The mantle, oh Jasper, he's back at it. The mantle my son built. Up here was just a shelf, like it was white. It looked like stone, but it was fake. And it had just a couple corbels. It was, to me, very plain Jane. So for my birthday, I said to my son, I would love a mantle. Could you build it for me? He did. I gave him my inspiration picture, and I said, use the corbels that are already embedded into the brick. And that's what we set this on. It goes nowhere. It's in there solid. He even made a little, if I can get it, a little hidey hole for all the wires. That one sticks up because it's for the remote. It has to have the receiver for the remote. I did a combination. This is just paint. I know it looks like wood, but it's paint that matches the floor. So that's what I did. I painted it to match the floor, and then I polyacryliced it with matte, so it would match my floor. And that's what makes my fireplace look the way that it does. So, yes, you see the cat making noise. We live in a house full of pets. There's 4 cats, 2 dogs. So you'll hear the dogs bark in the background. Those are Addie and Axel. They are just barkers. There's nothing I can do about it. They are little, they are obnoxious. So they are Boston Terrier and a French Bulldog mix. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to my coffee table. I got this tray from Dollar General. I am gonna set this smack in the middle, sort of like on an angle. I have a planter I got from Ross. It looks like concrete, very heavy. Fake plant from Temu. I think I'm gonna set that there. Again, cannot have live plants in this house due to the cats. I have a couple coffee table books that I got at the local thrift store. One is Cottage Style. The other one is Universal Principles of Interior Design. I think I'm gonna set those there. I may adjust. Let's see my head. There. Next, I have this tic-tac-toe game that I got off of Amazon. My granddaughter and I love to play this, and it saves paper and pencils and markers and things if we just use this, and she loves it. It did come in, it was like a stainless steel around the X's and the O's, and I just took a gold marker and made them a little bit more gold. Set that there. I've got a candlestick, Dollar General. I think I got it for $8. Set that there. Candle, Walmart, it's in gray. Set that there. Now, this candle is for looks. I would never burn it because, again, I have animals and I have grandchildren that would knock it over. But I do have this I got from Big Lots. It's jasmine tea, and it's blue, so it ties in the blue in the room. That I'm gonna sit there. And never burn a candle unattended. You all heard it. I'm gonna turn that just slightly. And that's the finished look for the coffee table. And I'm gonna step back so you can see the fireplace, the tripod, and the rug so far. For the recliner, I have a throw blanket on the back, another one of those blue pillows with the covers, and Miss Gretchen's favorite seat in the house, also my husband's chair. Again, you don't mess with things. It has a small little table next to it that I don't put anything on it. It's just for drinks and remotes. And that completes my living room. You do see the grandfather clock in the back room. I will spin you and give you a 360 view of it. I know you see the bookcase over there. That is Friday's video, another itch to switch. I moved some things around and you'll get to see the dining room Friday. So let's show you the whole living room. Thank you for watching today's video. I do want to apologize so much for if you watched the wallpaper tutorial, the audio got corrupted. I could not fix it. I tried and I tried and I tried. I don't know what caused it, but it got worse and worse as I tried to fix it. So that's why I left it up there the way it was. And again, I do apologize. I don't like doing that. I strive to be the best I can be, even though I'm a new YouTuber. I also want to thank all of you for your wonderful comments and suggestions, and it touches my heart. It was so great that I'm going to shout out to her. Deb Anderson was my very first comment, and my son was sitting here and I literally like teared up. I was so happy just to know that someone was watching and took the time to comment on one of my videos. And it means so much to me, you guys. So with that being said, before I mess up my makeup, Friday will be, I spin you around and you get to see the dining room, where I took the bookcases out of the guest room and brought them into the dining room, and we will decorate that room. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great April Fool's Day.